we might get some more off-whites. Yo, what's going on with you YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We calling back at y'all with another vid. So we got some more discussion, breaking news to talk about, some discussions, but I just feel like I don't know what's going on as of lately. I feel like everything is like, look guys, we haven't heard anything about 2024. Well, there are some things, but I just feel like we are way more excited for 2025 compared to the rest of the year. I feel like the rest of the year in 2024, we're just gonna let it. We got 6 months left, and then once all that passes, we're ready for 2025 because we're gonna get some crazy bangers. First I just want to say, hey, shouts to everyone that hit me up on IG, wishing me a happy B-Day. Thank you guys so much, man. You guys made me feel very special. Hey, it's been a crazy ride, so I just want to say, guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys all for the support. We've been doing this for a long time. Couldn't do it without you guys. Thank you. Love y'all. Let's get back to the video, man. Alright, so we got some breaking news. Look like we were going to get some returns of some off-whites and Nikes. Like, I know ever since Virgil's passing, definitely some things have been missing. It's been missing, like, you know, especially with the Nike off-whites. Like, when the Nike off-whites were coming out, it was so goated. Even in 2022, 2021, when we did the lots, the off-white dunk lots, this was a goated time. I mean, like, even when they came out with some of the original 10 collection, Off-White and Nike, they made some grails, super grails. So I'm very excited to like hear that we're gonna get some more Nikes coming out, some more Off-White Nike. Obviously, this is all just a rumor, all right, you know. But right now, Nike has a year's worth of Off-White production ready to sell as Virgil Abloh's in-state plan of what's to come next. And then developing stories Tuesdays in New York Times, Nike's creative director said that they have at least a year's worth of Off-White Nike production in the works, and the company is working with the architect to come on what's coming up next. Off-White, Virgil, and Nike, when they, you know, got these shoes and they made these designs, they made a masterpiece. They made art. Like, these are one of the best shoes out there, you know, or just some grails out there. I don't know how some people feel about it. It was definitely crazy, you know, like this is during the time, I think it was like 2016, 17, almost 10 years. But when they finally released this original 10 with the Chicago ones, the Vapor Max, the Prestos, you know, some of these other Blazers, just the original 10 Off-White was crazy, you know. Obviously, if you guys been watching me for a long time, I've been saying for the longest, the Chicago Off-White is one of my grails. All right, I do not own it. It's just way too expensive. I will hope to own it one day. I hope it restocks, because we've been getting a lot of restocks as of lately. Like, we've been getting, or we're going to get a lot of restocks. Hopefully we'll get a Chicago Off-Whites. That will be monumental. Hopefully that I can own it. Now, the original 10, the 10-year anniversary is coming up in 2027. Could we see a restock of some of the original 10? Possibility. But we're probably get some more Off-White Nike designs. I'm just hoping it's gonna be some good stuff, like some original like Nikes. Just kind of put it together. Don't do anything crazy like they did with the mid Air Force One Off-Whites. Those were just, give us some Nike. Actually, give us some Off-White Jordans. You know, just what could they do next? What could Off-White do with the Jordan 3? I mean, we really need bread Off-Whites. Alright, we already got the reimagined breads already came out. We need the bread Off-Whites. Okay? You know, we've seen some sample pair, if you want to call it. But I'm just saying, you know, if they ever come out with the Off-White bread 4s, that would be a game changer. That would break the internet. I'm telling you. Like, you know, back in how things were, like, you know, all the craziness lines up and murdering. That's probably what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a bloodbath. Like, I'm just saying, we definitely need the Off-White breads. If they ever to come out, this is the time now. What else Off-White and Nike could do? Maybe some Vomero Off-Whites or something, or could they just do just some different colors? Obviously, they're gonna do their own thing. They got almost a year's worth. What is that? That's usually like maybe one release every season or something. Like, it's not gonna be anything like crazy. Like, it's not gonna be like a super GR. They never do that, especially with Off-White. They always keep it somewhat pretty limited. But you know, I love it when Off-White take like an old Nike and they turn it into something and make their own design. You know, even with the Off-White 2s, people don't love Jordan 2s at all. But with the Off-White 2s, I feel like they did their thing. You know, this is definitely a very difficult shoe to design, especially when it's not a shoe that a lot of people are very fan favorite for, especially for a Jordan 2. I know Nike tried to push a Jordan 2, but I think Off-White, they did the best with the Jordan 2s. They actually made it pretty hype. Well, obviously because, you know, Virgil's passing. This is probably his last shoe to come out with his design. Why it was hyped. But, you know, overall, I don't mind 2s, but it's just that, you know, 2s are definitely not a fan favorite out there, and Off-White definitely did their thing on these. Nike ever want to bless us with the Chicago Off-Whites, I am definitely all for it, because those things are going for mad money. I mean, at one point, even after Virgil's passing, I think they were going for like $10,000. I think they now settled around like $5,000 to $6,000, which is still pretty crazy. That's still pretty expensive. I just can't afford it, guys. Even for a used pair, I've gotten offers. You know, people want me to, like, hey, you want these a size 9.5 or used decent, you know, like 9 out of 10, and they still want like $2,500. Like, that's just a lot of money. I just don't feel like spending. You know, almost every Off-White Chicago's are not really in the best condition, just saying. So I just can't really see myself spending that type of money. And you know, I already got the UNC Off-Whites, which I actually got for retail. This have to be one of my biggest like YouTube sneaker W's ever in my life right here. If I've told the story 100 times, or I probably told the story a lot, or said on the channel. I've definitely made a video years past. When did these come out? These came out back in like 2017, right? I remember like it was just yesterday, I swear. This was when a shock drop was an actual freaking shock drop, alright? This is when no one knew when things were gonna drop. They just dropped it and boom, and good luck trying to get on the sneakers app. That's it. All I saw a notification. I got through, went on the sneakers app, went for the size, and I got the Gotham screen. I was so freaking happy. I was at work. I even screamed in the bathroom. I was like, I got him! I couldn't believe I got him. I'm just saying, this was one of the biggest sneaker W's, and I just can't let these go. It's a UNC Off-White Air Jordan 1s. If I get the Chicago's, that'll be definitely another one, and you know, definitely another milestone. Probably would have been the best one, but I definitely didn't get a W on those. And I kind of, looking back now, you know, I know I could have got those Off-White Chicago's for like, at like almost $1,000 or $1,200 when they first released. And then they just kept going up and up and up, and it's just been crazy ever since. You know, the Off-White Chicago ones, it just feels like one of those grails that I could probably never ever get. But if they ever do a restock and bless us, that'd be great. See, now I know how it feels. Like yesterday when I was talking about the undefeated 4s. I know maybe some people want them, some people don't. That shoe's about 20 years ago. But to know that shoe's going for like 20, 30,000, that's like some people just not going to spend that type of money on a pair of shoes. But if they were to ever restock, then the regular consumer, like, hey, I don't mind spending the money and grabbing these now. That's how, now I know how you guys feel, and that's how I feel if they ever drop the Off-White Chicago's. If they ever restock, just saying. Ever since Virgil's passing and like Kanye leaving with Nike, Adidas, I don't know, I just feel like the sneaker game just haven't been the same. We just been feeling like we've been missing something. And Off-White was a big part of Nike, especially with the whole hype, you know, hype beast stuff and all the you know, all the new upcoming designs. I feel like we just been missing something with all the collabs. I mean, the best collabs we've been probably getting is just Travis Scott. That's the only thing that's carrying the whole collaboration gang. Like, Alma Manier's alright, you know, but the unions, does anyone even cop the unions today? Those field generals? Like, seriously. And they kind of shot themselves on the foot on those, because people got charged like $600 and they still haven't got a pair. Or I don't know what's going on with Union. Union, I just, one of those, like, they just fell off. I'm just saying, if Off-White ever to return with Nike again, we finally got something back. You know, it just feels good that we're probably gonna go to the right direction. It feels good. So Anyways, man, I don't know what's going on in 2025. It looked like it's gonna be getting crazier and crazier. Like, I just feel like this year in 24, it just like, let's just get this year over with, and then next year, that's when everything's coming out. Like, almost all the OG colorways. We got the undefeated fours. Now we're getting like off-whites in the works. Like, it's getting crazy in 2025, and I just can't wait. Anyway, guys, hey, just want to say, y'all, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at Chris on IG, sometime on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. I'm also on TikTok. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank you guys all for the birthday wishes. Makes your boy feel special, man. Thank you guys so much. Love y'all. Thank you guys for all the support. Alright, I'm Chris. Peace.